Today we're going to talk about the challenges that organizations face in managing their IT services. So if we take a look here at the images, here is what IT services looked like 20 years ago. Organizations would have had 4 or 5 core services that they were responsible for managing. But today, the IT landscape is a lot more complex. In the average IT organization, or the average organization rather, you've got IT managing much more in terms of the number of applications. The IT landscape is vastly more complex. And with this comes the challenge of how they manage this. The question with this that gets asked often is, do they manage this in-house or are these services outsourced? And so the question that comes with this, with in-house, there's a lot of challenges that come with this. The first challenge is, does the challenge of managing your IT resources in-house detract from your core business? Is this taking away from the IT servicing the core strategic focus of the business? The second one, which is very valid as well, is training. What does it cost in terms of time, in terms of resource, to train the multitude of people in order to service this many resources? And again, this isn't going to go down. This is growing. This is getting larger and larger as the needs of IT become more complex, as the needs of IT become more vast. The number of applications are constantly growing and growing and growing. The next one is the revolving door. IT people are changing jobs more frequently. So you have people leaving the organization, you have new people coming in. This lends itself to training, but it also lends itself to the fact that the people you have in your organization are not necessarily up to speed with managing this application or this application or this application. So this is where the challenge of training in-house can actually have a direct correlation to your ROI. Is it costing you more to support these applications in-house than it would to outsource them? So these are real questions that IT leaders and IT managers need to ask themselves when looking at management. So on the flip side, let's look at what outsourcing IT really means. What you've got are managed service providers who have dedicated teams. They actually send these teams to training. They send these teams to training and they moreover get these teams certified in these technologies. And when these technologies change, these technologies are rapidly evolving, guess what? They recertify them and they train them and they keep them up to pace with the rapidly evolving technologies that are changing, not daily, but certainly every quarter. They're changing, they're changing, they're changing. And the benefit of outsourced IT is that yes, those IT professionals supporting are up to pace with the rapid changing pace of that technology. The next benefit, and this complements it, is by having an outsourced IT team manage the IT. Absolutely, it allows you to have a team here support your IT solution, and it allows your team to focus on core projects and your core competency of your business. So when looking at this, in-source versus outsource, the last one is cost. What is the cost of a managed service provider managing that service? Does it lower your ROI? And this is the last consideration to look at. If it lowers your return on investment, if it lowers your training footprint, if it allows you to focus on your core competency, these are fantastic considerations to look at when looking at the challenges of management. IT leaders should all be looking through this lens. They should all be looking at these considerations. These are all important questions to ask when looking at the challenges of management and whether to do this in-house versus somebody, for example, like RapidScale to manage your IT services. So I hope that gives everybody a good overview of the challenges of management. Thank you.